Hey y'all, it's your girl Toya Taylor, and I'm back with another video. This is the review of Tyler Perry's Sistas Season 5, Episode 3. I did not record Episode 2, and I would like to apologize to y'all for that because I could not find my laptop charger for anything due to the fact that I've been sharing my laptop charger with my daughter these days because she lost her charger. So I was all out of whack. So um, it was lost, now it's found, and I'm back and I'm better. So I'm gonna bring this review to y'all today for Sisters. The title of the episode is No Stress. Okay, so we're gonna hop right into this episode. And we start the episode off where Danny, she done popped up at the penthouse and done bust in on Andy and Gary while they doing their thing on the couch. Let me rephrase that. The new couch that Andy done purchased just to please Gary and his emotions. Because remember, he couldn't even stand to look at the sofa that was in there that he bought that she had sex with Robin on. So she done set up and refurnished the place for him and everything, y'all. So, um, and if you ask me, like, a lot of this money that Andy is putting into this place that Gary bought for her, she really could be putting it with the money that she make on her own and go and get a fully furnished penthouse for herself. Like, I don't understand why is it even playing out this way. But anyway, we're gonna hop back on the subject. So Andy, she doing the do. She riding it like a pony, okay? Next thing you know, Danny, she pop in. She like, Andy. Andy, she done hopped off. she done hopped off. she done hopped off the pony. Gary, he done ran into the bathroom, right? So, Danny, she looking all at Gary, trying to size him up and stuff. And then got the nerve to comment talking about some I see why you crazy and all this other stuff, y'all. I'm like, Danny, you come up in here acting like you worried about Sabrina, which I'm pretty sure you really is, but at the same time you was easily distracted. You was easily distracted, just like Andy was while you trying to talk about Andy being easily distracted by Gary and not worried about Sabrina being locked up. So Danny told her straight up, you finna have to put him out because this is a serious matter. So Andy, she bounced back in the bathroom where Gary at. And she let him know that he gonna have to leave because she thinks something is wrong with Sabrina. So Gary, he acting like he all worried about Sabrina too, knowing he don't kill. And I'm glad Andy called him out for it. So y'all got to excuse me. I got one lash on and one lash off. But anyway, we're gonna get through this review. So Sabrina, she not Sabrina. Andy, she telling him that something is wrong with Sabrina, so he gonna have to leave. This is important. So he trying to see if he can slide back through later or whatnot. But Andy was like, that'll hold you over until the next time. Go home. So she sent him on by his way. And Danny, whenever Andy go back out there with Danny telling her, look, I've been calling you. You haven't looked at your phone, and from the smell of the atmosphere, you've been riding Gary's penis for about an hour now, and you're not even thinking about your friends. At this point, like, what about your friends? What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they help you down, baby? However it go. But shout out to TLC though. But yeah, Andy, what about your friends? So Danny, she checking her for that. She like, look, have you even got in touch with your sources? Because I think that Sabrina is locked up. Yeah. Behind bars. So Andy, she don't believe that Sabrina got locked up. And so she's like, on top of that, my sources haven't even called back yet. Whole time the phone ducked off in the room. So she like, Andy, are you sure about that? Where's your phone? Andy looking around. Oh, I must have left it in the room. So how the hell you know or don't know if the source done called back? So then he had to check her for that. And she was like, yeah, you don't care about your friends. So she pulled the phone out, realized she got 3 missed calls. Yes. So come to find out, it was her source to get information about Sabrina to see what's going on. So she called back. The people didn't answer. So she had to leave a voicemail. And now Danny really fed up. So she left. Andy tried to calm her down and tell her to get some rest. Danny was like, look, unlike you, I'm not going to be able to rest on this one. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to sleep like a baby. And so Danny, she got up out of there. And now we see Calvin. He done went to the gay bar because he's looking for Maurice. Y'all, everybody looking for everybody. Andy, she over there looking for Karen. She done went by the shop and everything. She still don't even know that Karen done went to the hospital and came home. Done called Fatima. Done called Zach. Done went off on him. She don't even know about none of this yet. But she will find out. So, Calvin, he up in the bar trying to find Maurice. He done run into Chris. I think that's his name, Chris. And Chris was able to tell him that Maurice is locked up. And I'm trying to figure out if Maurice called you and told you the tea, why didn't he send you to his apartment to go inform or at least tell you to call Calvin on 3-way or something so that you can inform Calvin of what's going on? Because clearly you have been trying to get in touch with Calvin because you've been calling his phone. And Calvin haven't been answering because it's from the correctional facility. And he was like, he ain't nobody that he know locked up. But yet and still he can't find Maurice. And he still don't answer the phone. Like, put 2 and 2 together, Calvin. So I'm just trying to figure out why Chris was sitting on the information and why he didn't call Calvin or go knock at the door, tell Calvin, look, Maurice is in jail. And Q is still in his apartment. Like, why wasn't Maurice trying to... I don't understand. But anyways, so it took Calvin to actually go up to the bar looking for Maurice in order for him to find out that Maurice was in jail. Even though Chris at the bar had already knew that. So that's just weird to me. And so Maurice was like, so Q set up Maurice. Because that's what Chris told him, that he flipped on Maurice. Q flipped on Maurice and he told on him about the bank robbery. So Calvin was like, and this dude still inside of Maurice, got the nerve to still be inside of Maurice's apartment. So now Calvin ready to go whoop some ass. And Chris said, can I tag along? Because I can help you. So they head over there to Maurice's apartment. And for some reason, Calvin knocking at Maurice's door asking Q, can he step outside because he needs to have a word with him. But one, why aren't you with the police? Why the police aren't escorting you to go kick Q ass up out of there? Like, let's go. Let's everything need to hit the fan at this point. Because Maurice and Sabrina is both locked up with federal charges. And no. So he go over there trying to have a word with Q. Q was like, I'm busy. Yeah. As if he paying the bills. So Calvin then walks in. And Q laying in the bed with his little tighty whities on that he loved so much. Right along with a young lady right beside him. So I'm pretty sure he done got up in this lady's ear and she don't even know half of Q's malicious shenanigans. So she don't even know what Q really got going on. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he done flexed her the same way he did Maurice. So she probably thinking that that's his apartment and everything. Like, ain't no telling what he got this young lady thinking, because she is literally beside him, by his side. And I'm like, girl, for one, as long as she let Kevin and Chris stand over that bed and she ain't even have no clothes on, like, all of them would have had to get the fuck out if it was me. Like, y'all ain't finna just invade me this way. Like, let me at least put my clothes on. But it wouldn't have been me, so trust me. Anyways, he leave out the room to go talk to Kevin, and Kevin was like, did you put Maurice in jail? So Q, he wasn't really trying to hide. He told Kevin straight up, I'm not leaving here. I got me a warm bed and a warm bitch, and we ain't going nowhere. So next thing you know, Kevin done punched Q in the mouth, and it was just a lot. It was a lot. And Chris, he could have really stayed back at the bar, because he was useless and unnecessary to even be there. But I don't think that they put Q out. I don't think that they was able to put Q out. So I'm pretty sure at this point Q is about to squat on them. And he about to be cozy for a good, 3 months or so, or however long the squatting laws last. But he about to be cozy, him and his warm, like he said. And honestly, Maurice, this is a lesson learned, because I've said many reviews before that you need to kick Q ass so far away from your address, and you might need to send the police behind him before he do it to somebody else. So yeah. But for some reason Maurice just falls so weak for Q. It's sad. But anyways, back at Karen's place, her mom, she showed up at the hospital to visit Karen when she was there. And she's now back at Karen's place with her for a few days, just to take care of her daughter like she should. And make sure everything is okay with Karen and her G baby. So she's fixing Karen some breakfast, and she's having a little sit down, a little talk with her. And Karen, she asked Karen straight up, like, is this Zach's baby? Because Zach told her when Zach showed up at the door, because Karen had done went haywire, calling Zach and Fatima, done cussed Fatima out, called all out her name, thinking that she was the one that called Aaron to come to the hospital, because really she wanted Zach there. That's why she told Pam to call him. So when she seen Aaron walk through, though, she was like, oh, hell no. Who called you? And so she felt like Fatima was the one that did it. So fast forward, Zach had came by to tell Karen about herself once again. But Karen's mama wouldn't let him see her. So Zach told Karen mama, Lisa is her name, Miss Lisa. He told Miss Lisa that she don't know for sure if this is my baby. It could be the preacher man baby. So that's why Miss Lisa is now asking her daughter, is this really Zach's baby? So Karen, she really don't know. So she was like, I don't really know what's what at this point. And so her mama have a talk with her, and just basically Karen was telling her mom that Aaron is a good dude, but at the same time, and her mom was even able to answer for her, at the same time, you would rather Zach because you like edgy guys. You like them kind of rough, and even though she don't believe Zach is a bad boy, which I don't either, at the same time, she like mother, like daughter, basically. So she started talking about her biker boys. Y'all, Miss Lisa ready to turn up. So Um, they have a little talk, and Karen, she was like, she didn't really want to talk. She wanted to eat her breakfast. So they maneuver on to the next scene. And y'all, Preston still hanging around in Atlanta, waiting on Danny to say yes. And to me, it's sad. To me, it screams desperate. To me, it screams, please move on. Because clearly this girl don't want nothing to do with you. And honestly, I don't blame her for not wanting nothing to do with you. Now, at the same time, it's a little, I ain't going to say I ain't got no sympathy for you. Because it's a little sad to see you hanging around, drooping your head like a sad puppy at the airport, trying to get her to say yes before you go and marry this girl that you been pursuing, and you been had plans in the back on the back burner for you and her, because like you told Danny, you've been seeing this girl since elementary, and you left her to go see what else was out there for you. Then you ran into Danny, so now you don't know for sure if you want to go back home to her. But if Danny don't want you, then you're going to go back home and marry her. Like, no, it don't work like that, Kristen. It do not work like that. Not over him. It don't. I don't know what you was thinking, and I don't know why you was even thinking. Because at that point, you out your mind. You all the way out your mind. To even approach her with that news and think that she's gonna even want anything to do with you after that. Like, no, you can go. You can go on to Suzanne, Marianne, whatever her name is. You can go on. Ain't she's waiting on you? Haven't she been waiting since elementary? Ain't nobody finna play them type of games, Preston. So he calls Danny to let him, even though Danny told him no. And then after he left, played like he left, because clearly he stayed alone because he done gave her a phone call. But after he played like he left, here come the other guy that had his crazy baby mama calling her all kind of bees, sliding Danny his number. Yeah, while the baby mama over there drunk and sleep, waiting on their flight. And I'm like, Danny, look. Don't you be crazy enough to get that man no ass or no damn first class. Send him and his drunk ass baby mama on by their way. But anyway, back to the subject. So Preston, he give Danny a call just to inform her that he's still in Atlanta, and he's gonna wait around for her to let him know that he can come by and that it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So then she was like, look, I'll call you if I really want to talk. So she hung up the phone with him. And it is what it is, Preston. Sorry but not sorry. So back to Danny trying to figure out what's going on with Sabrina. So she pull up on Andy. I think she's still at the penthouse getting ready to go to work. And she was like, have you heard anything? So Andy was like, look, I'm going to need you not to panic, Danny. Danny like, look, you killing me, Andy. Can you just tell me? Because you going to make me panic saying that. And I feel her like, don't do that. Just tell me what's going on, please. So she tell Danny that, look, Sabrina, they charged her. And it's federal charges. So it's serious. I'm going to need you to go to work. I'm going to need you to not call the officer. Please don't call that cop. And right now it's bad, y'all. Like, y'all, free my girl Sabrina. And Maurice too. Even though I told you. But free them both. Either way, because they don't deserve this. Like, he really need his ass kicked and crumbled at this point. Seriously, like they need to take him down, all the way down. And if anybody gonna be behind bars, it definitely needs to be Q. So, um, um, I'm trying to figure out what happened after that. Oh, Zach and Fatima, y'all. Let me get on them right quick before I end this review. So, mind you, Fatima, she's still in her feelings about the night before. Whenever Karen called her, calling her bitches, and Zach did not correct Karen for it. And I don't blame her. Because Zach, look, like she said, how many of my exes is calling here causing this shit? Like, what are we doing? And then you let this girl call me a bitch. And all you got to say is chill out, chill, chill. No, I need some correction here. I need her to really be put in her place when it come down to me. If you want me to stick around. And if you don't put her in her place, trust me, I will. So, Fatima's still in her feelings. So she on her way to the gym. And Zach, he come downstairs talking about, trying to talk about Karen, basically. So Fatima, she like, I'm not trying to start my day with that. Like, I'm not trying to start my day with that. I'm trying to start my day good. I don't know her. And I really don't care to clear things up with her if you're not going to do it. So I'll see you later. I'm on my way to the gym. So Zach, he basically telling her like, why you think it's cool for you to talk about Karen? I mean, why you think I'm supposed to stop my life and talk about Karen, but when I'm ready to talk about Karen, you don't want to talk about Karen? Because she don't know Karen, like she said, Zach. She don't know her, and she's trying not to whoop her ass. So, no, she don't want to talk about Karen. Like, that really was questionable. Like, why do we have to talk about Karen? Just because this is something that you're going through as well? Yeah, because this is your situation before I came along. Like, you would have been going through that without me. If this could possibly be your baby. So, I mean, I don't want to stand here and talk about Karen. No, I'm going to the gym. So, he decided that he wanted to go too. And, so by the time they get to the gym, here come the neighbor, Deja. Now, she's the new tenant, and for y'all that watch Fatima, like I said, I have not been able to watch Fatima. I only watched maybe 2 episodes of Fatima. I really don't know what's going on over there. But I do know that she is the new tenant that Zach has let move into one of his homes, and he's a landlord nowadays. So Deja, she works at the strip club, and she's always pushing herself up on Zach, like all the time, even in front of Fatima. And Fatima, she's always checking her for it, and it seems like to me that Fatima kind of like let this girl disturb her energy. And it's like, at this point, it's enough talking that has been done. Because from the last episode, from the episode I've seen of Fatima, I've seen the finale and I've seen the first episode. And I think on the finale, Fatima whooped Deja ass in Zach's backyard. Yeah. So it's just confusing to me how you just whooped her ass and now she's walking into the gym now on Sistas, which I'm pretty sure is in 2 different time zones, which don't really make no sense to me. If they're gonna collaborate it, they need to collaborate it. They need to organize it. And so Deja, she is now at the gym pushing herself up on Zach. And Fatima, she get ready to knock the bitch out. She ain't having this. Why every time you look around something is going broke in your house? Let me find out you breaking things in your home just so my man can come in there and fix it. So Deja was like, I would never do that. And Fatima was like, girl, Don't act like that's beneath you. So Fatima, she not having it. She ready to rumble. And Zach, he to me, he not really putting Deja in her place as well. Like he not putting none of these ladies in a place like he needs to. Because if he know his girl right there, he should have told Deja, look, don't disrespect my girl. Don't disrespect my woman. You know what I'm saying? If he really gave a fuck. That's just the way I see it. Instead, it's like you can tell he's uncomfortable with it, but at the same time, he's not checking it. He's not bringing it to the forefront. Let's talk about this. Let's go ahead and put her in her place so it won't happen again. That's where I'm at with it. So, Aaron, he walked his ass into the gym to come talk about Karen. Everybody want to talk about Karen. So, he come in there to talk about Karen, and Zach, he like, whatever you got to say about Karen to me, you can say it in front of my woman. So, Fatima, she's standing up there like, yeah, you heard that. And so Aaron was like, well, you know Karen is in the hospital. They both said at the same time, we know that. What do you want, Aaron? Because at this point, Fatima over it. She got Deja coming from one end, Aaron and Karen coming from the other. So, Aaron, he started trying to talk about Karen. Zach, he get real hostile about it. And he tell him straight up like, look, I'm not stressing her out. If anything, she's stressing me out. She calling my girl phone, calling my phone. I don't want to talk about Karen. Like, move around with it. So Zach sent Aaron by his way. And Aaron was like, he said something about I'll give you a call so we can shoot one or something he said. I don't know what he said, but either way he said the word shoot, and Zach said, look, don't even use that word around me. Because someone always happens to get shot around you, referring to his wife. And referring to his wife. So he was like, look, that's triggering for me. No pun intended, but that's triggering for me. So Zach threw his shade real quick. That was funny. But anyways, Fatima, she's standing back. She like, I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you still in love with Karen? So Zach like, no, I'm not in love with Karen. Why you keep asking me, am I in love with Karen? So she was like, well, why did you get so hostile with him? When I see my exes, there's no feelings there. I was just on a yacht with my ex, and I didn't give him no energy. I'm like, you was just with your ex. Why didn't Zach call that out? Like I said, I don't know what's going on over there in the universe of Fatima, so I don't know, but he might have called it out over there. But I'm just like, if you was just on a yacht with your ex, why were you on a yacht with your ex? Do you think that's appropriate if Zach was on a yacht with Karen? No, I think you'll be ready to whoop some ass. So what's up? What's up here? But anyways, Zach, he was like, he don't want Karen no more. He still got love for Karen, but no, he's not in love with Karen. So I'm just like, why you keep on telling her that you still got love for Karen? Even though I understand that it's the truth. But at the same time, I don't think that girl want to hear that at this moment. And I don't think that's the right thing for you to say if you don't want her to be angry at this moment. But anyways, so Zach say he tired of hearing about Karen. Everywhere he go, he eat, sleep, and shit, and he wake up and he got to hear about Karen. Every time they have sex, after that, she get happy. Next thing you know, Karen. Oh, you still in love with Karen? And he started hearing Karen. So next thing you know, she done asked him so much about Karen to the point where he done mistakenly called her Karen. So now, y'all, I don't know where this gonna lead to, but with come to find out, Madame on All Queen's Men, with Madame being Fatima's cousin, come to find out, I don't think it's gonna end cute at all for Zach. If he pull that stunt again. Because clearly I don't think that they're gonna break up, because he mistakenly called Fatima Karen, and clearly he still got love for Karen because he has made that clear numerous of times. So I don't think that they're gonna break up for that. But simply because, let me tell y'all why I don't think they're gonna break up for it. Because over there, in the world of Fatima, they're still together, happily together. So even though he giving her a hard time over there, y'all, when I tell you, Zach, Zach is weighing Fatima ass out, y'all. Zach weighing Fatima ass out. That's just my opinion. Now y'all can hop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. But my opinion, Fatima getting her ass whooped by Zach. And y'all, I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, they started their relationship with problems. He was still in the salon, propping Karen's ass up against the wall, possibly impregnating her during their first month of dating. So probably their first week, yeah. With as slow as these episodes going by. But anyways, I still don't think that they're gonna break up, even though Zach weighing that ass out. I don't think they're gonna break up. But I can say that I feel like Fatima needs to rethink all of her decisions, and she might need to make a better one. Because baby girl, you starting to give off just I fight you behind my man energy. Too much. A little too much. Like, you shouldn't have to give that energy off too much if he was out here setting these women straight. You wouldn't have to. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to get at you with the next review. Until then, thank y'all for watching. This is your girl, Toya Tilly. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. And also, hit that notification bell button so you know when I come through with more videos. Until next time, I hope y'all have a great day.